Guruma, you lay so much emphasis on meditation, yet it is so difficult for a lot of us to meditate. So why is this so?
Meditation is not difficult, mind is. Number one.
Right.
Number two, until unless we don't learn, everything is difficult. Even writing, speaking, walking, just see a toddler, he falls so many times. It's so difficult. The child must be thinking, it's so difficult to walk. How do these adults um, happen to walk so swiftly? He can take small steps, but you learn. And when we learn, then we can whistle and still walk, think and still walk, and walking is never cumbersome then. But those first steps which a child takes are the most difficult ones because he learns to create the balance. He learns to hold the body in the right balance so that he doesn't stumbles, doesn't falls, and walks in a straight line. It's not like a walk like a catwalk of a model, but yet see a child how hard he or she works on taking those first steps. Cries a lot when he falls down. He's not crying for the mother's attention, he's crying on his failure that he couldn't walk. Similarly, we need to take those small steps by learning from a master. And when we begin to take those first initial steps, definitely it seems difficult. See, to ease out this difficulty, I extensively use various props for the meditation. Well, if you had been born in the Buddha's time, then no, but today it is a yes, and that is the pre-recorded tapes and the CDs. The guidelines are there. Someone is helping you how to take those first initial steps. And the most important prop which is being used is the music. Music creates that ambience, that environment. It enchants the mind. It keeps it busy. The music gives all the joyousness and the happy feelings with that. And along with that, when the instructions to meditate come, for an amateur person, it becomes a really enjoyable experience. Then it is no more difficult. But definitely, you cannot pursue the path of meditation if you don't have that right zeal and enthusiasm to do that. In the absence of which, everything seems very difficult. For example, even if you have to cook, and if you don't feel like cooking, even the cooking would seem so difficult. If you don't feel like going to your job, that day the coming out of the bed would seem such a torturous work to do. But yet if you have the zeal to do something, then there aren't any difficult moments ever there. So the most important thing is, are you ready to learn? And is the right person who will help you to learn? And with some aid, as I've said, the music is a big aid, right? And the physical presence of the master again works in great ways. And with these guidelines and with these props and these aids, it seems to be the most easiest thing to do, that is to meditate, as it is for a fish to swim then.